Hi everyone, I am really proud to bring to you a student case study from Karen Penn. Karen Penn is a student of Renovation Mastery. She's been with us now since around about 2020, I think, maybe even 21, a couple of years. And since she came into the group, she really did hit the ground running. She had always wanted to do renovating before, but never really had the chance to do it. She really wanted to start a bit of a side hustle way of making some income while she could still continue doing her work for the church, while she could continue doing her counselling services and her mentoring. And so renovating is a way that Karen can earn some income to support what she actually really loves doing in life, which is working with people, helping people who need help at the time. So this is one of Karen's renovations. She's done them now consistently, one after the other. And this property is at Mareeba, which is in North Queensland. And you will see what Karen did to the property, what changes she made to the property. And here is the beautiful Karen Penn. I'm really enjoying this student project series. Let's kick off. penrenovations.com.au is Karen's website. You will find her on Facebook and Instagram under Penn Renovations, or you can email her direct, kaz@penrenovations.com.au, if you wish to do some kind of joint venture with Karen, or perhaps you need a property renovated by Karen, whatever that might be, you're in that local area, you are really welcome to reach out to Karen directly, and let's get going with her renovation. Okay, so it is a family affair with Karen. Karen started this. She did the first renovation pretty much on her own, and she'd call her son Dan in to help where possible. Michael, her husband, lovely, lovely guy. He helps every blue moon, but he's really, really convicted in his own role. He's really tied up in his full-time job. So Karen and the kids started to kick this off, and what a beautiful thing they've achieved. So I love this from Karen. Life is like a renovation. It's always better when you do it together. That just makes my heart sing. There is no reason why, if you have people close to you and you get along, that this can't be fun. This is fun for these guys. And not only that, it's a really good way to help the youngsters who are at college or just starting work after college. It's really good to help them get their deposits together. They're committing to a cause. You're all working on something together as a family. The profits can be split in whichever way you decide to do that as a family. What a gorgeous example to set for your kids. Your kids understand that if they get a property and they do all the research and they're involved in the whole process, they're going to learn to be amazing property investors in their own right. When involved at this level, I am super proud of the Penn family. Every time I see one of their pieces of work, a new room, or them working together, I just smile. So this is the property before this here, this old boring brick place with messy gardens. Look at the significant changes that Karen and the family made to this property, tidying things up, making the landscape make sense. You don't have to do everything, guys. Karen's kept the original fence here because it obviously served a purpose. But if you can grow some really attractive plants through a fence like that, you'll improve the front facade of the property. You'll improve the whole look of a property from the front, the streetscape of the property. So if you look at this too, this is a very flat property across the front with no significant indication of where the front door was. And by adding this, you'll see in the next photo that's added a whole kind of indoor-outdoor vibe and made use of an area that was basically not usable at all and made the front door really pop. So great job, Karen. Really good neutral colors. They go to a lot of trouble, this family, in making sure everything is clean and tidy and presented to market and styled. Karen does the styling herself, which is awesome and perfect for the demographic there. Neat to every corner. Give people nothing to do. Give people the idea that they could just move into a property, and that's what the Penn family do so very, very well. This just really adds a whole different vibe to the front of an otherwise pretty basic square-looking property. And just the lighter colors. Painting bricks, guys, is an awesome way of really making a house pop, a place pop. And also, if you've got mess around the house or you've just ripped out gardens or you're not going to be able to do a lot of planting yourself, there's nothing wrong with using some pebbles or some bark like Karen has chosen to do here, just to neaten everything off. Also extends the look of this front porch area and makes it another usable space, a little hang out and chat and meet the neighbors space. It's a really, really clever renovation, and she did a great job just bringing it up to scratch. Here's the laundry after. So again, simple types of cupboards, but it's just that blend of wooden bench tops and good styling and reasonably priced cupboards. In this demographic, absolutely suitable to have them caboodle kitchens in there or your IKEA cupboards, whatever you can put together, flat pack yourself. So they all get stuck in and do these flat packs and install these kitchens and laundry. So this is a really nice way of presenting a laundry that beforehand was very, very simple. Here's the kitchen before. I don't actually have too many before photos of this property. Here's the kitchen before. You can see there is a great big wall there dividing the kitchen and the living. And the first thing that they did was knock that wall out, and that enabled them to do a really beautiful L-shaped kitchen and introduce an island bench. It gave them a lot more space and made the kitchen very, very user-friendly for a family. Again, if you look at some of Karen's previous renovations, and you'll catch pictures of them on her Instagram and her Facebook, you'll see that they use a couple of the styling items in each property from one after the other. Perfectly fine, guys, especially when you're selling in the same area. Your job is to make everything make sense. Look how clever these shelves are here. So they've provided some top cupboards here, particularly this section here for the oven and the microwave. Then you'll see a little gap there and a shelf. There's a shelf here and there's a little pot plant hanging there. Then there's another closing cupboard there and some shelves right to the wall. When you're doing a budget renovation, shelves are your best friend. They add interest. They're great for styling, but they're also, that means that you can buy some standard off the shelf cupboards, top cupboards, and have them work in your space. This is the after photo from a different angle. You walk through the door there, and here is your lounge area set out here. So good styling, clearly defines spaces, lounge, dining, and this is kitchen. And what a difference the renovation has made. There were a couple of photos of the gyprock before, which is in pretty poor condition. So the Penn family went to great lengths to make sure that the gyprock is in good condition, so that the painting as a final result looked really, really professional and was very appealing to a buyer. This is the bathroom after. You'll see students of mine using tiles similar to this. I'm a big fan of saying a little bit more on the floor if you've got less on the walls, or if you've got more on the walls, then you can afford to have something a bit less impactful on the floor. And Karen's done that so perfectly well. Any wood accessories add warmth and really create that emotional connection, keeping it simple, keeping it in line with the demographic, but providing things that the area needs, good heating, good lighting in summer and winter. And they're just nice spaces, nice and light and bright, and breezy sells easy, I always say, and Karen did a great job there on that bathroom. The bedrooms, again, nice light sheer curtains that just give you that homely feel and a little bit of opulence. Even though these curtains are not expensive, they're just sheer net curtains. The new owners will have somewhere to start. They may choose to do something different themselves. There's actually blinds behind these curtains as well. So this is perfect. To have some roller blinds and some sheers is a really nice way to present your properties for sale. Simple styling, guys. This is stuff from Kmart and around, or fantastic furniture, things that Karen has used from property to property. Cushions and your throws are your color, and you can reuse quite a lot. You can stick to the neutrals. Great job, Karen. I love this chest just at the end of the bed. Everything's light. It's, the blacks and the whites just add some appeal, point of difference. It's just a really nice, appealing bedroom on a budget, but again, perfect for this demographic. This might not cut it in a high-end property or in a high-end location in Melbourne or Brisbane, but it certainly is perfect for this location. Great job, guys. All right, give me the thumbs up if you could do this type of renovation. We're talking about neutrals. We're talking about thinking about the plan. We're talking about adding furniture that you may already have at home, but just to style the property and create all those spaces so that people emotionally connect to those rooms as they walk through the door. Brilliant. Here are the figures. I always share the figures. Okay, so this is for Adam Street, Mariba. You can still pick some photos up if you jump onto realestate.com. Karen actually got this property off market. So everybody who's out there thinking you can't have properties or you can't find deals off market, this was presented to her from a real estate agent who loves what she does and is impressed with what she does. So yeah, the deal was brought to her off market. So she bought this property at $180,000. So we're not talking high end here. We're talking budget property. She spent $67,000 doing quite significant work herself, her and the kids. The sell price was $310,000. So look at that uplift, a buy price at $180,000. And through all of the beautiful changes that she made to sell this property at $310,000 was a significant increase in price. The difference was $63,000. And then, of course, guys, in full transparency, there's agents' fees and there's some marketing fees and there's some commissions and some tax to pay when you're earning great income. The great thing about that is you get to pay the government your dues. The even better thing than that is that we do make sure that our people are structured appropriately to minimize the tax that they pay, still staying above the law. Keep it nice, guys. Don't ever do anything dodgy or shady. You don't need to. There is enough profit in renovating that when you follow the books and follow the rules, you can make significant profit, but you can still manage to minimize your tax just a little bit, which keeps you excited about doing the next property and the next property. So here are Karen's details again. If you're in that north end of town and you wish to reach out to Karen and talk to her about renovating and about how she learned to do all the things that she did, I'll point, there you go. I'll point to myself right now, me, a renovation mastery student, a great student of renovation mastery, and she's gone right through. She's done renovation consultancy mastery. So she's out there in the community renovating homes that she owns and also renovating with and alongside other people in joint venture projects and also working with clients doing design briefs, etc. So there you go, guys. You can start just like Karen, having never renovated before, hoping that this is enough income or she can create enough income so that this can support what she truly loves to do, which give back to the church and give back to her people. And I really love that renovating has turned out to be everything that her and I discussed on our initial phone calls. It's just happened. The gates have opened for Karen. It's just really happened exactly as she imagined and is exactly as I hoped for her. So guys, thanks a lot for listening in. Honestly, I could keep these going all year. It's nice for you guys to be able to have a peek inside what the Renovation Mastery students are doing. And these are typical of what lots of students are doing. These aren't just one-offs. Thanks, guys. See you next week. Bye.